Got a lot of great questions coming in. We're answering some of them. First up, Dave in Torrance, California asks, American Express has been a favorite of Joe's, but it's trading 6% below its 52-week high. What is the outlook for this Dow component? What do you say to Joe?
Well,
to Dave.
What I say to Dave is the same thing that I would say to Joe. Okay, it's trading below its 52-week high. Reported a strong quarter. That's when you got the peak. And let's remember, this business model is a model that has transitioned greatly over the last couple of years. It's now got nothing but tailwinds behind it. I think you want to endure this pullback because you're going to be rewarded over the next year.
All right. Next question is for John. Peter in Flower Mound, Texas wants your thoughts on Darden Restaurants.
Very underowned here. We've got a lot of folks that have gone to neutrals on it. This is one of those stocks, as he says in the question, or states, it's had a range that it's traded in, Mel, and it trades on the lower end of that range right now. They need some good positive news to drive some institutional investors back into the stock.
All right. Charles in Oklahoma asks if U.S. Steel is a good long-term investment. Mr. Wonderful, what do you say?
This is directly caught up in the trade wars, and so you have to be ready for huge vol. If tomorrow there was a Chinese trade deal that opened up IP in the middle market there, steel would be resolved. This stock would be up 30%, but that's not going to happen anytime soon.
All right, Pete, twofer for you.
Yeah, twofer.
Paying attention?
Let's do it, yeah.
All right.
Got you, sister.
Raven in Arizona asks about Cloudera and Fitbit.
Well, I would say this. You're looking at two names that have absolutely been punished. They're absolutely getting slammed to the downside. Obviously, Carl Icahn last week, we talked about that in terms of Cloudera positioning there. So that makes it sort of interesting. I don't like jumping after these things unless I see an absolute trigger, Mel. Fitbit's the same way. Apple Watch crushed them, and I don't know if they can come out of this circle to the downside.
All right, finally, JB in Chicago wants to know if American Waterworks is too high to buy. You actually own it, Carrie, so...
Yeah, it's been a great stock. It's up 36% this year. It's up 50% in the last 16 months. As a utility, that's a lot of growth. It still yields 1.6%, not 3% or 4%. I might buy some of a position, but perhaps not the entire position because I think it's on a little bit of a surge right here.